Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be reviewing Shiseido's Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. I'll give you a quick description of this and then we will get started right away. It is marketed as a weightless foundation that synchronizes with skin and self-refreshes non-stop for an up to 24-hour just applied look and flawless finish. So I am super excited to see exactly what they mean by self-refreshing because how? Inquiring minds. Did you say nanites? Oh my gosh. Inquiring minds want to know, how do you make a foundation that self-refreshes? So a couple of the things that they talk about here is that it has an active force technology which protects the finish from the effects of sweat, oil, and facial movement. And we will definitely be testing that out today because I actually have quite a few things that I need to do around the house, including washing one of my dogs. So we are definitely putting this foundation to the test. And it's the responsive sensory technology helps foundation adapt to skin condition, tone, and texture, which is great because I'm looking extra sallow today. And then the smart correcting powder in it enhances skin surface texture and tone. So I picked up two different shades here. I have 250 Sand and 330 Bamboo, and then I also picked up their concealer. This is just the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer, so I thought it'd be nice to test all three of these products together. So let's open this and take a look. I'm gonna try the light color first. Packaging looks like this. It does have SPF 30 in it, which is good, and it says to shake well before use. Okay. And then the packaging is really interesting. Like you twist the top to open it and then pump out. Okay, so that is 250 Bamboo. Right? Nope, 250 Sand. And then we have 330 Bamboo. I am thinking actually, my hand is obviously quite a bit tanner than my face. I think we're gonna go with 330 Bamboo, and what I'm going to do is the typical trying out a foundation thing. I'll do half of my face with a brush and then half of my face with the Beauty Blender. And I've already primed with Yensa's Tone Up Primer Essential Glow. This has been the primer that I've been reaching for whenever I need like a base that I know, like a primer that I know is gonna work. And so yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. I mean, let's get started here. You can see that it's pretty liquidy, I would say. I mean, I feel like that's the only way I can classify that. So I did 2.5 pumps here. The pumps don't seem to come out with the product super fast. So Beauty Blender first. Ooh. Smells like SPF. Definitely medium coverage, I think. I have a blemish here that's quite happy to exist in my life. I'm not happy about his existence, but they're excited to be here, so. It's a tad light. I've already migrated pretty full on into my summer tan shade here. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind when I order foundations to try. It's done a really beautiful job of just really kind of evening out my skin tone. It's a very, very natural finish foundation, so it's not matte at all. I can definitely see a bit of a glow still here. I'm going to add just a little bit extra just in my trouble zone here just to give myself a tiny bit more coverage. That's really pretty. It looks and feels like my skin. It doesn't feel like there's anything, yeah, it doesn't feel like anything. It's really nice. I really like it. All right, let's go in with the brush side. Smooth this on with my finger. It's smoothing on really quickly with a brush. I feel like it's always really hard because my neck is always a lot lighter than the rest of my body. And I don't really want to get into the business of like bronze, like self-tanning, because it just, who has time for that? Okay. just a tiny bit extra again in my trouble areas here. So I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but I can definitely see it in person. I would say the right side that I applied with the brush doesn't have the same luminous quality that the left side does as I turn from side to side just looking at my cheekbone. But I liked how the foundation applied on both sides. Like, I don't think that there's really anything here that I don't appreciate. I would definitely say it's a medium coverage foundation, but it looks really, really good. It's very, very, like, one with the skin, very natural. I like it. Let's go ahead and try the concealer now. So this is in the color 301 medium. And hopefully this is, it's so little and cute. Very, very similar packaging with classic Shiseido packaging. Okay, let's open it up here. Ooh. Ooh, that's so cool. It has like an hourglass applicator, the shape. I don't know if you can see that. That's very unique. I like it. Very cool. Let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of some of these nice circles that are... Dang it, I think this concealer is too dark. Wow, so color matching online, you guys, has just been a challenge for me lately. That's okay, we'll run with it. Okay, I'm just gonna use a beauty blender on both sides to blend this out. That's really nice. I don't feel like it's creasing on me or anything like that. And you could just tell it by the formula. It's very, it's kind of got like a, I don't know, it has like this like kind of a glowy finish to it. So it makes your under eyes look very, very hydrated, which was one of my biggest complaints about the Tarte Shape Tape from several videos ago, was like I put it on and it just felt so heavy and like kind of drying, and it just didn't make my under eyes look like hydrated or anything like that. And this is definitely making everything look quite hydrated. It's nice. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and we will be right back. We are back and I decided to go with a full face of makeup today. I'm not going anywhere and I have to do a ton of chores, but no one said you can't look glam while doing chores, right? So, okay, let's talk about the foundation. It looks amazing. So, okay, let's take a look here. So, it is a little bit dry. I can see right around my nose here. I don't know if you can see that crease. Yeah, right there. But other than that, my skin looks really, really smooth. I did put a little bit of powder on it. You guys know this. I tend to be very, very oily right in like my T-zone area. And so I do have to powder down my face. Otherwise, it really is just kind of an oily mess by the end of the day. So there is that. But I did my makeup exactly the same way that I always do, just on a day-to-day basis. And so I think, yeah, I think we'll be able to get a pretty good test on this. So far, it looks really good. I am actually really, really quite impressed with how my face looks. And I'm excited that it has SPF in it, because honestly, like, we could all wear more SPF in this life. So I will do my regular check-ins along the way and throughout the day, and then I'll do a final check-in at night and right before I post this so that I can give you my final thoughts. I'll probably test this foundation for an entire week with different primers, powdering, non-powdering, just to give you guys my full analysis. Okay. All right. See you guys soon. Bye. Hey everyone, so we are doing our very first check-in. It is approximately 3-ish, so I've had my foundation on for about 4 to 5 hours, and I have to actually say it looks pretty good. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with just the finish, the way that it looks. It's not breaking down at all. I mean, I am missing foundation on my nose now because I already blew my nose. I blew my nose multiple times already today, so there is that. But I actually just finished deep cleaning and deep scrubbing our bathroom and our entire bedroom, and so it looks pretty good for having done all that work so far. So yeah, I guess we'll continue to see how it looks at the end of the day. But I'm beginning to think that they are onto something with this whole self-refresh technology. So yeah, we'll check in about 4 more hours and we'll see how we're doing. Hello. Okay, so we are now, it's like 7:45, so we are 8 hours into wearing this foundation. I am post-workout at this point. So post-dog bath, post-workout, yes, I know, and also post-making dinner. So I think this foundation has to be some sort of dark magic. I'm going to insert a photo of me post-workout to show you kind of just exactly how sweaty and gross I was during my workout. But my makeup still looks good. Like, it's still, nothing is like streaking across, nothing's separating on my face. I mean, the makeup is gone all from here, but like if you look at my forehead, like everything looks more or less intact. I mean, I think the easiest way to describe it is I'm like a little confused. So anyway, I will check in again probably at the 12-hour mark because I'm curious to see how this goes as Obi runs around in the background. Okay, all right, I'll check in later. Bye. Hey everyone, we're officially at the 12-hour mark, so I just wanted to give my last and final update of the day. And as you can see, this foundation has held up amazingly well. I honestly cannot believe how good my face looks at the 12-hour mark. So whatever it is that they have in here in terms of the self-refreshing foundation, it's really impressive. It does say that it's a 24-hour wear, so I'm curious to see how this continues to go. But as of today, at the 12-hour mark, this is just phenomenal. I'm really, really impressed. I think what I'll do is I'll continue to use it for the rest of the week and really, really stress test it. I feel like I stress tested it already pretty hard today, but let's push it, right? Let's see how far it can go, and I will definitely let you guys know what I think on Friday, so stay tuned for that. All right, have a good night. Although I guess when you're watching this, it's not going to be nighttime for you. It's just nighttime for me, so. Okay, that's random. Okay, bye! Hi everyone, happy Friday. I'm so glad that we made it here. Me and my COVID vaccine are happy that it's Friday and it's now the weekend, so yay. All right, let's finish up my final thoughts about the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. Simply put, I love it. I think I have discovered my new holy grail foundation, and the reason for this is because of how it wears throughout the day. Not so much of like, does it stay on all day long, but does it wear really, really patchy? Do you kind of touch your face and then all of a sudden the foundation like comes off on your hand and you've got like this like spot on your face and it kind of looks weird? This foundation does not do that, and I think it's really, really quite incredible. I feel like as you wear it through the day, it does actually continue to look as if you just applied it. And I'm not exactly sure how they do it. I don't want to know the black magic behind this foundation. All I can tell you is that whatever they have for that self-refreshing technology, it definitely works. I feel like even when I first tested this out on the very first day, I mean, I went through a very strenuous day of just household chores, running around, doing a bunch of things, sweating, working out, and my foundation stayed on all day that day. And then as I wore it every single day through this week, no matter how stressful my meetings got, no matter how stressful my conference calls got, and I was constantly like, touching my face and like doing this on calls, it stayed on. And I think it's really incredible. So I would definitely recommend, if you are more on the oily side, I would probably recommend, just do a slight powder on your face just to kind of help it wear throughout the day. But other than that, no touch-ups needed. And I think it did a really, really fantastic job. This is definitely a foundation that I will continue recommending and I will continue purchasing. I'm super excited that I tried this out. I just think it's fantastic. Way to go, Shiseido. With that, I think this pretty much closes out this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this foundation review. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them below. I am always lurking there. And if you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye. Today we are going to be looking at,
Hey everyone, welcome to your first flying